on when you're like in the near the end of the game to come back here instead of going all the way back through the castle. If you need to get somewhere fast, then it's in this area. You just use the library card. So next area, I'm trying to think. Now that I have that, like I said, I can go to basically anywhere in the game. But the next area I should go to if I want to get the good ending and complete like 100. Well, actually, there's 100% of the game is just in the regular castle, and then there's an extra 100%. So the total game you get 200% map coverage, but there's a glitch where you get like 201% or something like that. You go like outside the map. So if I want to get like over 100% map coverage, I'm not gonna complete the. I'm not gonna get 200%. Like I'm not gonna fill it all up. I'm just gonna beat the game. But if I want to get to the second part of the castle, like the second half, then and get the good ending, then I have to go to one of the areas next. I'm trying to remember which one. I think I can go 2 different ways. The first way I think I'm gonna go is, oh no, there's one way I can go, but it's harder if you go that way first, which is the catacombs. If you go to the catacombs first, you can, but the area down there is difficult to get. There's one area down there that's difficult to get through without a certain relic, and the other areas where the relic is, so you're better off going there first. So I'm gonna go to that area, which is it's the upper castle. I don't remember what it's called, but there's another vampire in the castle. His name is Allrox, I think, and he's like the vampire that rules the. In the description of like the enemies or whatever, he comes up as ruler of the upper castle or whatever, and
so the castle is basically divided into 2?
Well, he just like I guess he just defends the upper part. Is basically what it's saying, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's the boss of that area, so it's like the prison, I think. I don't remember what it's called. It might just be called the prison. I don't know. I'm in it now, so I don't. The name didn't come up when I came in here. So it came up before, but I wasn't paying attention. My fairy.
That's nice.
I can actually go get there's the ghost familiar. I can go get it right now. I think I actually might go get him after this. Because
you're one giant bat, dude.
He's kind of useless. Yeah, well, what do you want? Vampire training for that, so. There's a knife here somewhere that I don't want to get. Be careful when you're jumping, because they might not look like it, but those icicle-looking things, they're actually spikes, so they take a lot of damage out of you if you hit them. So try not to jump too high. That's it. S-stock. I don't know if people like that weapon. It's strong, but it's like the first two-handed weapon you get in the game. Well, it can be the first. There's other two-handed weapons like this one, but they're weak. This is the first two-handed weapon that actually looks like a two-handed weapon. I'll show you. It's really like a giant sword. I don't know why it says two-handed. He uses looks like he uses one hand to slash with it.
Yeah.
But it's so slow, I wouldn't recommend using it.
What's the attack on it?
48. It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't recommend using it because first it takes off your shield and lowers your defense, and replaces it with attack power basically. But I wouldn't. I would say just skip it. Don't use it.
Right.
There's just a save in here, so I'm gonna save it. There's also a room under this, I think. That either has life in it or something else. Yeah. I'm not sure what it has in it. It might have an item. If it has life, then I'll just leave it because I don't want to get any of that. But I'll show you guys that it's here. I know it's a ring.
Well, you can keep going to the right.
No, you can. There's a wall there.
Oh, those are stairs.
There's a wall. Let me go back here. There's a wall here.
Why is there like a set of stairs?
No. Because there's rooms like this later on in another part of the area that look the same, but they don't have a wall. So I don't know. I guess it was just like a template kind of thing they used. As I start getting higher levels, I'll start getting more health, because usually, like, per level right now, I'm getting, like, 4 or 5 health. And, you always get 5 health per max HP increase thing, like bottle or whatever. So, when I get those from bosses, it's only plus 5. So I'm starting to get to the point where if guys are hitting me a lot, then I'm gonna probably die often. This guy is actually probably gonna do a lot of damage to me.
Can't wait.
We'll see how well I do. There's nothing in particular I can use to equip that will make me any better against what he uses on me. He doesn't do poison damage, so that's not gonna help me. I mean, I have a lot of health regain items, so we'll see what happens. I have the holy water also, so hopefully this does damage against them. Hello, sir. Let me relax with you.
He just starts fighting you. He doesn't even like say anything.
Yeah. So make me waste my holy water, sir.
You know when Mike's concentrating when he's not even talking.
The holy water is really good if you can get the guy trapped in it, because he kind of just sits there for a while. Oh,
hey, he's not really like.
Yeah, teleported. Ow. Jesus. Yeah, that takes a lot of damage. I just kicked him in the face.
Roundhouse kick.
Doesn't help that he has like 2 forms also. Ugh, that fucking thing does a lot of damage. Come on, transform already. There you go. I think actually his first one is harder than this one, because his attacks are easier to avoid when he's in this form. You can just drop holy water on him over and over again. If he gets you in that thing, I think it takes a lot of damage. I'm not going to try and find out though.
Try not to get like stuck in the corner.
I mean, he's only taking 1 out of him. He hits me like with his body, so I'm just worried about getting hit by fireballs and stuff.
Fireballs.
That's what he's shooting, the fireballs. I'm out of holy water now. Sorry, because I was only taking 1 out of him anyway. Ow.
It doesn't even look like your Fury's like healing you.
She's not healing me because I'm not low on health yet. Holy shit.
How much lower do you have to be?
You have to be in the yellow.
Oh.
Which I'll get to when I'm low. Let's see. She'll start healing me when I'm about to die, I think. She's not doing it yet, so. does it, I can't even hit him. Bitch. There she goes. Oh, protection from fire, good job. I fucking need that. You're shooting fireballs at me, they take one anyway. What difference does that make?
Right on time, dude.
You're the worst fairy ever. Protection from fire. She used the she used the resist fire potion that I got like 2 minutes ago. Come on, I just pressed the start button. It's super laggy. You wasted my fire resist. I could have used that later. Oh well. I never use the resist potion, to be honest with you. The only one I ever use is I use sometimes I use lightning resist against one of the bosses later. It's kind of difficult. And he uses lightning. But if you have lightning armor, you might as well just use that instead against them. I'm gonna get the next relic. I mean the next familiar, who is the familiar I'm probably gonna use for the rest of the game. I'm gonna either use him or switch between him and the demon familiar. He's down over here. So get him next. He's also he's the sword familiar. He's like a floating sword, and once he gets to level 50, you can actually take him and equip him, but then you can't use him as a familiar anymore. But he's still pretty. I mean, his attack power, it's based on his level. So say he's level 50, he'll give you plus 50 attack power. So I think once he gets to like a certain level, I'm just gonna stop leveling him and equip him, and then use the demon familiar. Because if I get him to level 99, I won't be able to use him as a weapon because obviously I'm limiting my attack power. So I'll probably get him to like level 50 or something, and then stop leveling him. And then once I get to a higher level, I'll level him more. That way I have like the maximum amount of attack power I can for whatever level I'm at.
How do you keep them equipped and not leveling them at the same time?
I'll equip him as my weapon and not have him out as a familiar. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. By the way, is there like a save nearby?
Why?
Your time's running out.
Should be one soon, yeah. Obviously, you can only have one familiar at a time, so I'm gonna take him out. He's just a floating sword.
Have you power enough to wield me?
Have you power enough to wield me? No. You have to be level 50 for me to even wield you. So yeah, once he gets level 50, you can use him. And he also, your familiars, I think, also get like special moves. I know he gets a special move, but I don't know if the other ones do. The other familiars are obviously the fairy, the sword, the demon familiar, the ghost familiar, who's like it looks like a skull, like a floating skull, and did I say the demon? Yeah, the demon, and the last one is the bat. There's a bat familiar. There's a save.
Should you say them in order, or like?
No, they're not. You can get them in whatever order you want once you're able to get them. The fairy is usually the first one you get because right after you get the bat form, you can go get her right away. So, and you kind of need the bat form to get most of the other guys. So.
Alright. Oh, well, sword fight.
While I'm going through here, I'm just going to get the items that I can get here, because actually I could have come back here when I got the double jump and gotten these items up here. Morning Star. I don't know if it's better than what I have now. Probably not. No, it's not.
Check.
It's slower than the flail is too, but if you would have come back here earlier and gotten it, it would have been really good. Better than probably what you would have had at the time anyway. And just get these items. I didn't really explain the relic because I was busy talking about something else. The relic I got after beating all rocks was the sonar of bat, which is this. It just like uses a sound wave kind of thing. It doesn't look like it does anything, but later on you get like damage for it. Like it'll let you damage people with it, which isn't really that useful, but the biggest use is there's an area in the catacombs that's all dark and it has spikes on the walls, and you can't see them because it's dark, so you use the bat sonar and it bounces off the wall, and you'll be able to see where you're going, yeah. I mean, it's possible to get through that area if you like know it by heart without the sonar, but you're better off getting it so that you can see what you're doing, because even if you remember it, it's still a pain in the ass. And even when you have the sonar, it's possible to hit the wall and die.
And can you get hit in the bat form?
Yeah. If you get the worst thing is if you get hit in bat form, you turn back into regular form. So if you get hit by the spikes in that room, you're basically dead because you turn back into your normal form. So you have to like
you have to like walk super slowly.
You'll have to like turn into mist to get out, and mist uses a lot of magic, so you have to be careful. But all right, I think I'm out of time, guys. So see you guys next time.
Later.